Welcome to Health Coach for Women. Intentional living for more happiness and fulfillment in your everyday life with your host, Marsha Roopchand-Walker. Join Marsha as she shares her own personal wellness journey, as well as stories from our guests that will enlighten and inspire you to move towards better health and happiness. Now, here's your host, Marsha Roopchand-Walker.
Welcome to another episode of Health Coach for Women, a podcast where we explore alternative and holistic solutions for better health and wellness. And I am your host, Marsha. Thank you so much for joining me today. But before we get started, please hit that like button, share, and subscribe. So what am I going to be talking about today? Skin. That's right, skin. But before I get started on that, I have a quote that I'd like to share. Be good to your skin. You'll wear it every day for the rest of your life. By Renee Roulel. It's just that simple. All right. Be good to your skin. So that's what I want to talk to you about. So let's talk about skin. First of all, you may or may not know that the skin is the largest organ of the human body. And the health of the skin can tell you so much information about your overall health. And so you want to pay attention to your skin. And so here are some signs that I'm going to go over with you in regards to skin issues that may indicate some underlying health issues. Okay. Number one, the first one is acne. All right. Acne could be a sign of hormonal imbalances or digestive problems, right? Can contribute to acne. All right. So you want to pay attention to that. And what are some things that causes acne, right? What are some things that causes acne? What about when you have too many sweets or a lot of soda? You know, it's something that you're eating, right? Something that you're eating. There's some type of imbalance going on. What about dry, flaky skin? Most of you know that already. Dry, flaky skin can come from dehydration or thyroid issues. Some type of nutrient deficiency can cause dry skin, right? And you know, in a nursing home with the elderly, you see that a lot of flakes, a lot of dry, flaky skin because they're not hydrated enough. And many of them, for some reason, they don't like water. So many of them, for some reason, they don't like water. So that's why you have to encourage fluids, right? So even if you're not working in a nursing home, you don't know anybody in a nursing home, someone who's elderly that you know, encourage fluids. Okay. So they don't get dehydrated. All right. And they can have thyroid issues, right? Or nutrient deficient. What about rashes on the skin? Right? Rashes could mean some type of allergic reaction, some type of autoimmune disease or infection can cause rashes. So take a look at your skin. Do a skin check, right? Take a look at your skin. All right. So, and I know for me, technically in my case, in the winter months, my skin tends to get more dry than usual. And maybe some other people, you may get that too. My skin tends to get more dry than usual. So that's why I have to make sure that I'm hydrated as well as putting on my regular lotion, right? My thicker lotion, like maybe some Nivea, right? Or heavier lotion that is going to keep my skin moisturized. Now, I like to use coconut oil on my skin. Okay. I find that coconut oil works good on my skin. Okay. But I do like other lotions as well. Now, coconut oil is good for the skin and I like to use it and it works. It keeps the skin from being dry. What about yellowing of the skin, such as jaundice, right? Look at a person's eyes. And I know we're talking about skin, but looking at a person's eyes, if their eyes are yellow, they have jaundice. And jaundice, we know with yellow eyes is related to the liver, right? Okay. So dark circles could be fatigue, lack of sleep, anemia, which can lead to dark circles under the eyes, right? So dark circles under the eyes. Redness or inflammation conditions. So allergies or such as rosacea can cause skin issues, right? And I notice when like my internal body temperature is hot, it's going to show in my cheeks. It shows in my cheeks. So when I'm very warm, my cheeks get red. So I know my internal body temperature and I feel it. I'm hot. I need to cool off. Okay. But some people may experience that due to rosacea or some type of allergy or inflammatory condition. What about eczema? That's another chronic condition that can be related to allergies or the immune system dysfunction. Okay. And I know my mom every summer she used to break out in heat rashes, like get these bumps on her skin. And I used to get it a lot too, but I don't get it as much anymore. In the summer, for the summer months, I used to get these heat rashes, like heat bumps, and sometimes even like behind the knees. And so like I would have to use this particular sunscreen. I was copper tone and spray my skin just so it can cool the skin and get rid of it. And it actually works. It got rid of the rash. So psoriasis, that one is often linked to autoimmune disorders, such as psoriatic arthritis. So people with psoriasis can have joint pain. They'll experience joint pain, right? Changes in mole or skin lesions. Okay. I actually don't know someone who has this. Changes in skin or mole lesions. Skin cancer, okay, may be indicated by changes in moles or new growths. So if you have noticing any new moles and you notice anything change, or maybe a particular mole is or new growths on you, you may want to pay attention to that. Okay, so just pay attention to that. What about skin bruising? Skin bruising, thin or fragile skin can result from vitamin deficiency or blood clotting issues. Now, for me, I take after my mom. Thanks, Mom. I take after my mom. I bruise very easily. Right? I bruise very easily. And so my skin is very sensitive as well as fragile. And so this can come from a result of vitamin deficiencies or blood clotting issues, right? And for me, I always talked about vitamin D deficient, right? Now, could that be related? I never really connected the two until just now. Just had an aha moment. Don't know, I have to research that. So skin bruising, vitamin D deficient, is there a correlation? I don't know. I just made the connection, I'm not sure, but I take my vitamin D3. I take my vitamin D. It's important for me because like I mentioned before, I'm always within the range, but for some reason it's always on the lower end. So it's within the normal limits, but it's always on the lower end of the scale. So I have to make sure I have my vitamin D or get out in the good old natural vitamin D and get some sun. All right. So those are the 10 things that I wanted to talk about as far as skin related issues that we need to pay attention to. So how can we really nourish our skin? What are some things we can do to nourish our skin? Number one is staying hydrated, drinking plenty of fluids, water, okay? Spring water, if possible, but water, regardless, water. Coconut water, very alkaline. Coconut water, very, very good for you and very alkaline. You want to avoid soda, okay? All those sugary drinks, all those drinks that have a lot of sugar, you want to avoid that. Having a balanced diet. What do I mean by a balanced diet? right? A diet that's rich in fruits, vegetables, antioxidants, right? That's full of those antioxidants that's going to help and nourish your skin. Okay. So some other things that we can do, right? We know that the sun is good for you because it gives you the vitamin D, right? But they tell you you need to protect your skin, right?
If you are struggling with health issues like chronic pain, being held back by past traumas, or feeling overwhelmed and hopeless, please know there is hope. There is help. Transcendence, a woman's guide to healing and self-love for better health, happiness, and abundance, is a blueprint to help you get your life back and reclaim your health. Within its pages, you'll learn how to elevate your existence by shifting your mindset toward the positive, focusing your energy on what's really important, using gratitude to feel deep appreciation, changing your gene expression through epigenetics, building resilience, and living in a state of flow, feeling love overflow within. Go beyond an ordinary life. Transcend. Buy it now.
And so how does that work? So they tell you should protect your skin. Now, I know people are prone to developing skin cancer and getting very bad sunburn, right? Like I mentioned, my niece, she's very, very fair-skinned, and she goes out in the sun and she'll just get scorched, right? But for me, I can know your body. I can wear sunscreen, or I'll be honest, I don't wear sunscreen, right? Should I wear sunscreen? Maybe I should, but I don't. Okay, I don't wear sunscreen. I enjoy getting the sun. I sit out in the sun whenever I can and get that vitamin D. Now, of course, if it's too hot, forget about it now. I'm going to sit and get a couple of minutes, sit out in the sun, and that's it. All right. And so I'm a winter baby. Okay. I'm a winter baby. I was born in November. Okay. Actually, the same day as Dr. Sebi, November 26th, and Tina Turner. Okay. We all share the same birthday. All right. Now, sunscreen. Should you wear sunscreen? I think you should wear sunscreen to protect your skin. But I would say, depending on your skin, you got to know your body, know yourself, right? If you can sit out in the sun and tolerate it for like 10 to 15 minutes, 10 minutes or so, do that, and then apply your sunscreen, right? And then apply your sunscreen. All right. What about cleansing? What about cleansing the skin? Some things that are good for cleansing the skin. I love the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. I enjoy that. I enjoy washing my face with that. And as a moisturizer, it's good to moisturize your skin. Okay. It's good to moisturize your skin. I mentioned coconut oil, but you can also use aloe vera, right? Some aloe vera lotion, or take a fresh aloe, right? Cut off those end pieces and slice it, right? Slice your, I wish I had the thing I could show you, but you can slice it, right? And once you take the gel out, once you've opened up that flap, you can actually use that and put that on your skin, right? Use it and apply it and put it all over your skin. It's great for the skin, right? Even consuming aloe is good for you. Consuming the aloe is good for your skin, such as the coconut oil, because coconut oil contains hyaluronic acid. So that's good for you as well. Using your cleansing agents, your moisturizers, making sure your skin is moisturized, just like as for your hair, right? Making sure that you're hydrated so your skin is not dry, you're not producing dandruff, right? And protecting your skin. Doing the things that you need to do along with diet, right? And so that's including having, again, fruits and vegetables. Hydrate. Okay. That's what we need for protecting our skin. What about exfoliation, right? Getting all that dead skin off, getting a nice loofah and exfoliating, right? With some, those nice little body scrubs that they have, like charcoal body scrubs. They have different things. There's so many different things. But But you wanna make sure that you avoid those harsh products, right? You wanna try to go as use gentle, natural skincare products, so that you can prevent irritation. All right, of the skin. You want to prevent irritation of the skin. I think I mentioned before about Noxzema. When I first applied it, my skin, it just burned. It just burned. So nothing against Noxzema brand, but I had to get used to it. My skin wasn't used to it. But once I got used to it, and I haven't used Noxzema in a while, but once I got used to it, it was fine. But initially it burned my skin. It has a nice cooling sensation to it. But hey, maybe even a cucumber paste, cucumber with honey, right? It has that cooling effect. Add some honey and create a mask, a cucumber mask with honey. Okay. Now, stress management. Why is that important? How is that related to skin? Stress management is very much related to stress management. Okay. So reducing stress, right, such as meditation, exercise, can help you to maintain healthy skin. All right. It helps with maintaining the healthy skin. So you want to reduce your stress as much ways as you can. And you can incorporate either breathing exercises as well. This is all to help, improve your self-care itself, as well as taking care of your skin and your body, your overall health, right? So remember, consistency is the key, and results take time, right? Results take time. So if you have some skin issues and you've tried all the natural remedies that you may have tried and it hasn't worked out, see your dermatologist. See your dermatologist, right? And see your dermatologist, maybe provide a suggestion, let him or her know what you've been doing, what you've been using, and that may have worked and not helping now. You just never, but there's always different factors, right? There's always different factors that's involved. What changed? Did you change your diet? Did you change your diet? Were you eating something before that you couldn't eat? Change your diet, right? One thing is, what was it? Like the bacon, certain bacons, they're loaded with nitrates that have sodium, and you start getting migraines, right? We just got to start paying attention. That's all. Just pay attention. Certain things you have to give up. Maybe you're getting, though I know that I'm talking about skincare, but I'm just talking about things as they come to my head. Maybe you're getting those migraines because you're not getting enough sleep. All right. Just be mindful, pay close attention to your body. It's not like you don't know, or you don't know what's going on. You haven't seen the signs. You just haven't been paying attention. You just haven't been paying attention to the signs. Okay. So start paying attention. Start taking time to tune into your body. Start taking the time to tune into your body. Okay. And so that's what I talk about when I'm talking about that inner body wisdom. Your body knows when there's something. Your body knows even when you may not even know, because again, your body is always working to balance itself out with or without us doing anything. Okay. So I just wanted to share those help tips with you if you're into wearing makeup, and I wear some makeup, right? Have a little concealer and some powder, a little powder and eyeliner and some mascara. Nothing wrong with that. But we want to make sure we stay away from those harsh chemicals, those parabens, all of these things, stuff that's not natural, not organic products. We want to stay away from things that's too heavy. What are the ingredients in some of the makeup that we wear that's causing irritation in the skin? That's causing maybe the red cheeks in the skin. Are you wearing too much makeup? Are you wearing the wrong blush? pay attention to those things. Okay? Pay attention to those things. That's pretty much all I wanted to talk about, really, just providing you with some basic, simple skincare tips that you can do, right? Just simple things. Again, the aloe mask cucumber, you can do aloe for the skin to help with your skin for moisturizing. You could do a cucumber mask, right? You can do a honey mask, egg mask. There's so many different things. My goodness. As I'm sitting here thinking about, there's a lot of different things that we can do naturally to take care of our skin. Okay. And that's so important because your skin, like I said, is the biggest organ on the human body. And so we need to take care of it. We need to nourish our skin. We don't want our skin to be dry, irritated, flaky. We need to take care of it because remember, our skin has open pores, right? And we don't want cracks in the skin, right? Breaks in the skin, particularly if you're in healthcare. We don't want those breaks in the skin because all those pathogens can get into the broken skin, right? And we don't want to get anything at work. We don't want to get anything when we're going to work or we're out with whoever or whatever. So let's take care of our skin. Remember, always wash your hands, right? The hands is the most dirtiest thing, and that's why hand washing is important. Washing your hands, right? Keeping your hands out of your face. Okay? So I just wanted to make a video on this topic of skincare. You know, for me, people always say, oh, you know, you have such nice skin. You know, what do you use? You know, if I run out of my little facial wash, sometimes I just wash my face with plain old water. Plain old water, right? And another one that I mentioned is some Pond's facial cream, night cream. I enjoy Pond's. For some reason, I like it. I like Pond's. So I don't get any endorsement on Neutrogena, Pond's, or any type of endorsements or anything. I'm just telling you the things that I use. And I really don't use a whole lot. You know. And another thing you can do is use this rose water, especially in those summer months when you feel hot and you have those red cheeks. You could spray yourself with some rose water. Use some good old rose water. Okay. That's all I have for you for now. Until next time, bye for now.
According to GlobeNewsWire.com, an estimated 128,000 health coaches and health educators advise and motivate clients to change bad lifestyle habits and to manage chronic conditions such as diabetes. Consumers, employers, and insurers are each now more seriously focused on improving health and being proactive. Insurance companies, doctors, and patients themselves see the critical need and demand for health coaches, as well as other integrative natural health practitioners. There is no doubt with the use of health coaches being a crucial part of the healthcare team brings added value to the client, patient, and the healthcare system overall. At Health Coach for Women, our mission to get clients to optimal health at the cellular level. We help clients manage their chronic pain, fatigue, insomnia, depression, anxiety, brain fog, diabetes, and gut health with 3 simple protocols. Once you become a client at HC4W, we take a simple test and assessment to determine a plan of action towards wellness. Schedule a call by going to healthcoachforwomen.com.
Thank you so much for listening to Health Coach for Women with your host, Marsha Roopchand-Walker. If you've enjoyed this podcast, please be sure to rate, subscribe, and review on your preferred podcast listening platform. We really appreciate that effort. Until next time.